What's going on, Street Drip? Welcome back to the channel. We got an exciting day today. A little scared. No, I'm just playing. She's right here. But we got the wifey. She's taking her first drive in the Audi S5 Sportback, and we're going to get her opinion. It's pretty cool sometimes to get a woman's perspective out there. I know a lot of videos, it's male dominated. So I figured you guys might like this. We've done it before with the BMW M340. If you didn't see that, go back and look at it. But I think it was a really good hit, really good turnout. So we're gonna try it now with the Audi, and we're gonna see what the wifey thinks. She's behind the wheel. She's all set up, and I think we are good to go. Everything is in position, and yeah, we're gonna get her first opinion driving this. She's seen it before, obviously, as far as the take and delivery, but she's never drove it.
Nope.
I saved this specifically for this video for you guys, so you can get a genuine reaction of what she thinks of this car.
Gotta get out of this area
So
first.
your first mistake I see is you're not in sport. So hit that shifter back real quick. You gotta put it in sport mode.
See, you guys gotta make it all complicated at Audi. Can't just be a button.
I mean, it is a button, but that's the boring way to drive. If you want, you know, a little bit of a zip zag in your life, you need to put that in sport mode, and it has to be in dynamic. Can't see it there. There you go. It's the only way to drive, guys. Trust me. You're getting the S or you're getting the RS.
Oh.
You're getting it for the speed. Here we go.
Gonna make some kicks.
Hey. All right. So far, what's the impression?
I am not an Audi fan, and you know it, but I like this one. So
You like
far.
it?
Yeah. Out of all the Audis you've had, this is the one looks-wise that I like the best, which is weird because I hate hatchbacks in general.
Yeah. Sorry for the shaky camera, guys. We're kind of on an extreme bumpy road, but
It's Massachusetts. They don't take care of the roads.
yeah, you gotta bear with me.
I'm trying to avoid them. I'm playing Mario Kart.
Exactly.
But well, speaking of, the wheels actually feel pretty good. Like, I find my car to be a little bit more firm. Yours is a little more loose, like from the steering wheel and the wheels themselves, the way they feel, probably because they're so much bigger.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know cars that as well as you do.
No, you said it right. Yeah, that's the exact way to describe it. I mean, the wheels are bigger, and normally on any other car with the 20-inch wheels, it'll drive pretty horrible, but you don't really notice it on this. You feel like you're...
Feels good.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, make sure there's no cop behind me.
Nah, you're good, don't worry.
Feels good.
So yeah, with these 20-inch wheels, you don't feel the bumps as you would think. The suspension on this car is amazing. That's one of the things I love. So what do you think about the suspension?
Feels really good. It's a huge difference from my car. And it's a bigger difference from your old car, in terms of how it feels, how it's driving, and the way it's taking the turns. Like right here, this one's a pretty tight one.
All right, so we're gonna slow down here, give this car some space in front of us, and we're gonna have her slow down a little bit more.
One thing I like compared to your other Audi is the space, because I'm so little and I have to push all the way up. In your other one, I used to hate driving because I felt like everything was coming at me. The wheel was too close, everything felt too close, but this feels
you got
spacious.
pretty good distance there. Looks pretty safe.
What
You're not choked up on the steering wheel. So let's give it a little kick. Let's get that reaction.
Wait, not yet.
Well, you're not giving that car some space. Come on, slow down. You see what happens when you drive this car? You don't realize how fast you're going until you look.
It's fun in going 25.
All right, so we're gonna
driving too slow.
Gonna give this car a little bit more time. Just driving Miss Daisy over here. You can see how slow they're going.
Nobody in front of them. They're going like 10 miles an hour.
Once they slow down, we're gonna give this thing her first takeoff and get her reaction on that too. So stick around. All right, we found an inconspicuous spot down in Mexico, and we're gonna give this thing a little launch. We got some nice open road there to see what she thinks. So whenever you're ready, if there's no cars, look behind you and just step on it hard. What'd you think? How'd she do?
It's like a roller coaster. It just like sucks you in.
Yeah, I seen you hold back.
I hate this intersection.
Yeah, once we get out of this intersection, it's gonna be definitely a good vibe going, because we got smooth rolls coming up. But how was that takeoff for you?
That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, I seen you didn't say anything, so it took your breath.
Just a little.
Was that one of the things you say would excite you about this car?
Yeah.
Nice.
But I haven't done it in my car. Can my car do it?
Oh, your car can definitely do it. You got 400 horsepower to play with, so
All right,
you're
able to use it now
in the same ball game.
There we go.
There she goes.
I love that sound. It's the best sound. The exhaust.
Oh yeah, the exhaust on this, I love it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you don't. What is this idiot doing? Look what he's just taking off. Come on, man. Got you on camera, so don't try nothing. You don't want that smoke. But yeah, here you go. Get another reaction right here. Let's do another one.
Well, actually, back there when that car came out of nowhere, this car braked pretty good.
You like the brakes on it?
Yeah. It was pretty good, especially with I just sped up, and to be able to brake that quick, that was pretty good.
Yeah, the brakes on this thing is really responsive. That's one of the things I also like about this compared to the S4 as well. S4 has really good brakes, but you definitely see it on this too. They didn't skip out on that, and they did a good job with it. Just what do you think about the overall responsiveness? Because you damn near just got in an accident right there, but
I was very quick.
Yeah, you felt confident in it?
Yeah, very quick. And again, I'm really short, so it didn't feel like I had to overextend my foot or anything. It just tapping it very quickly, the car knew that I was trying to stop.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
So there you guys got that was not planned, I'll tell you that. First world experience of, the sport differential on this car, and the dynamic steering and the brakes all coming together to work, and kept us safe. So the video's still rolling and we're still doing good. So I like to say this is a safe vehicle.
Especially when you have kids, but you still want to have like that excitement in the car, and have a car that has those feels.
Yeah, because you want a daily driver, but you don't want it to be boring. You want something that, like you just did. You want a little pep in your step. You can step on it and get it. And then if you want to kind of just calm down and chill like we're doing now, you definitely can do that as well. And it still feels comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, so we discovered one common issue that usually occurs with her in cars. So you want to talk about that?
Yes, I am 4'10" on a good day, and a lot of cars I can't see over the hood, so I'm very limited in what I can and cannot get. And the bigger the car, the least I'm able to see, usually because the hood sits higher or because of the way that it goes out straight. But this one, because of the way it curves, I can see really well. I feel like I'm driving a small car like my car, or like when I had the Lexus and stuff. So for a big car, they really did a good job taking care of the little people.
Nice. There you go. You guys heard it first. So the viewing capabilities on this is excellent. You get a wide angle view all around. Even with the hatch in the back, you still get to see pretty good on there. It doesn't obstruct any type of views.
Even the heads-up display, it's placed pretty well. Like with my car, just as a comparison, there's this weird square around the heads-up display that's distracting. It takes up a lot of real estate on my view, being so little. Yeah. But this one is perfectly placed. It's smaller. It doesn't have that distraction around it, so I don't feel like I'm just looking at a heads-up display. I feel like I've got my clear view, and it's there if I need it. That's good.
It's good to know. And also on that heads-up display, it's adjustable with the height, so you can bring it up, bring it down. So it's pretty capable of, all height passengers. And of course, we were planning on doing a takeoff on the highway.
Not going anywhere.
And welcome to the beautiful Boston traffic. I know there's other cities that have it worse, LA and such, but Boston's pretty up there, pretty horrible with the traffic, and this is what it is right now. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait a little bit, and we'll give you guys the nice little takeoff and launch and the full highway experience on the way back. All right, so what do you think about the interior overall?
For me, that's a big thing when I'm looking at cars. Like, I think Audis, one of my problems have always been that the interiors are very masculine, generally speaking, and that's something that has always turned me off. But I think I like this one. I like how they put the screen up. I like the size of it. I really like the length. It kind of looks like a mini tablet on here versus the way that it used to be. It was kind of like tucked in here big.
Yeah.
And I like that they softened this a bit more. I think for Audi, you know, prior to this car, I always hated how boxy everything was and how many buttons there were to everything. But I think they did a good job adding some curvature and giving it more of a minimalistic, modern design versus being like that masculine boxiness that I despise.
Yeah.
Ooh,
there we go. Finally, the road's opened up. Yeah, feel her in this turn here.
Oh yeah. And another thing for me is the seats. Like, you know, a lot of sports cars, the seats can be a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But this one's pretty good. I like it. The leather feels really soft. It's cushiony, and it doesn't have that dip that most Audis have on the seat, like kind of at the bottom of it.
Yep.
This one actually has a straight back and then straight forward for sitting, so it makes it a little more comfortable. My legs are not awkwardly dangled or positioned in an awkward way. Like, I actually have good room. I feel like I'm supported.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things I noticed too. The bolster is very bolstered up on the seats. Good cushioning that they put into it.
Yeah.
And the way it just contours to your back, it really holds
hugs
you.
me. It's like hugging me.
It's like the sport bucket seats without being the sport bucket seats, if that makes sense. Because it's not, you know, that traditional style, but they incorporated it and kind of mixed the two, so you get luxury and that sportiness feel to it. So
yeah, because the old one would hurt my back.
Yeah.
But this one feels pretty comfortable.
Definitely. Same with me too, especially on my legs on the bottom part.
Yeah, like right behind your knees, like that area.
Yeah.
Would be uncomfortable, but this one feels pretty good. It's like the cushion there is nice and thick, so I like it.
Nice.
Yeah. I love this steering wheel. Like, it's so soft.
The steering wheel. It's not the flat bottom steering wheel.
I like it.
Just the grip that it has. You can see the texture on there, and you got the soft leather up top, and it's actually heated too, which is one of the cool features of the steering wheel. So you got heated steering wheel on there for those brick cold days.
I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it when I first saw it because it's so big. It's so much bigger than what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But the size really doesn't do a negative for it. I like it. It feels comfortable.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah, because I like to drive different positions. Like, sometimes I'm like this, sometimes like that, sometimes I put my hands down here. Depends on my mood. And I feel like with this one I can do it comfortably.
Yeah, I pretty much noticed that too. You know, no matter where, you know, you got your hands on the steering wheel, you always still got that confidence that grip is good. You know, because the steering wheel is kind of fat and wide, but it's not, you know, too crazy like some of those aftermarket ones or, you know, some of the old school sports cars. So that's one of the things I like about it as well.
I know, like, if you asked me ahead of time, I would have said I like the thicker wheels, kind of like my car. It's like nice and thick and firm. But I don't know. I wouldn't have thought about it, but I like it.
Man, we're not getting any luck. Everywhere we go, it's just
I just want to go.
Traffic.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to experience it, you know, going literally.
Oh, we definitely will. We're going to make time for that. So we're going to make time to make sure that, you know, you guys get that as well. Get that nice takeoff on the highway, and you hear that exhaust singing the sweet melodies that it does.
I love that sound. It's my favorite sound.
All right, so we had to make a pit stop because we were all starving, but now that we're here, I don't know if you can see, it started snowing. Crappy day, it's freezing, the wind's blowing, you can see all the trees, but we're going to talk about the outside. So as far as the exterior, what are some of the things that stuck out to you, and what do you like about the exterior of this?
Well, I'm going to start with one of my favorite things, which is my red bottom shoes.
Yee! Y'all know about the red brake calipers? Yes.
You guys know I have it in my BMW too. There's a very good reason for it, so I'm really happy my husband got it too. The other thing I really like about the exterior is this grille. I love an aggressive grille look. That's something that turns me on, like in a car. It's just the most amazing thing, and I love it. I love the black rings. I think that's a beautiful touch. It's rare. I really like it. And of course, this lip. I know that doesn't come stock with the car, but if you get this car, you must get this lip.
The boy did a nice job on that lip. What y'all think?
Kudos to the hubby.
Yes.
These lights. Again, I'm super girly, so bear with me here, guys. but it reminds me of makeup. It reminds me of like that black line that girls do on their eyes. I think that's so sexy, and the fact that the car has that illusion makes it stand out for me.
Nice.
The curves. I love this hood because it kind of reminds me, I'm getting a little X-rated here, but bear with me, the V shape going into
Hey, this is a PG channel.
It is a PG, but I've got to be straight. Like, that's what it reminds me of, and it's very sexy, and I like it.
Okay, now you guys saw that. You can't unsee it. So comment below. Let me know what you think about that.
Again, being biased here, but my car has this too, if you guys have seen that video. I love when the ears of the car actually have a different color than the exterior color itself. I love the black. I think it's a great contrast, so I think that's really sexy. The tints, of course, I gotta give my hubby some kudos there.
Hey, shout out to Solar Solutions with the tints. They killed it.
I gotta say, driving the car today and looking out, it was crystal clear. I, for a second, actually forgot he had tints in the car because it's so well done and so pretty and just looks so sexy on the outside. The wheels, I mentioned them earlier. They're big. You definitely feel the difference on a baked wheel than, you know, if you have an 18s or 19s. Like, it's a huge difference when you drive the car. I'm actually a little jelly on that one. Kind of wish my car had it too, but I think my car's a little too small for these wheels.
Hey, it's not too late, guys. We could save her. We could switch over to Audi. So we can make that happen.
I think that's a stretch. I'm not an Audi. I gotta say, I'm not an Audi girl. I'm not doing this video just because it's my hobby. I honestly generally like this car. I didn't think I would, but I do, and this is coming from a non-Audi fan. The other thing I wanted to point out, very similar to the front. You guys don't know this about me, but I have a fashion degree. I love fashion, and the fact that this matches the front, for me, is like the epitome and a perfect touch, and I love it.
There we go.
Love these lights. I like the way that they curve out. It kind of matches the curves in the car. It's like a very subtle detail. Unless you are that detail oriented, you won't notice them. But I definitely did. I liked it. And I love this spoiler right here. It's thin. It's inconspicuous. It's just oh so sexy.
Body matching color spoiler there. You can get this in black, but like I said before in my old video, I like it in the body color. And while we're back here, let's listen to that rumble. Woo! I don't know if it's coming out there. That thing is purring. It's windy at the same time, so you might not be able to hear it. But yeah, so we're gonna go for one last drive in this crazy weather, as you can see. I don't know if we're getting
away.
For real. Boston's weather is insane. Before it was nice and sunny out, and we went to flakes in the sky, and we went from rain yesterday. You don't know what to wear. Just like Cat Williams said, you don't know what to wear when you go outside.
Don't know what to wear in this motherfucker.
I'm going in.
All right, so we're gonna do the highway video, and we're gonna top it off and finish it out for you guys. All right, so next question we're gonna get into is like I said, this video is to give a female's perspective on buying the Audi S5. So what advice or what main features would you point out to a prospective female that's looking to buy this car?
So for me, it starts with the overall look and feel of the car. Obviously, that's important for everyone. I find that most cars, especially sports cars, are very boxy looking, but this one actually has curves. I think the curves are all in the right places. There's curves even in the inside, as I pointed out earlier. So for me, that's number one, is as a female, a car with curves, definition, and kind of that subtle tie-in that I pointed out with the Audi logo in the front matching the one in the back and matching the grille. Like, those things are really important to a female. So I definitely give this car thumbs up there.
But you can't forget about the red interior. Woo!
I was gonna get there. Interior is super important to me, especially since that's where, as the driver, you're spending most of the time. Like, I feel like a lot of people make the mistake of buying the car based on how it looks on the outside, but that's for other people to see. You are spending time inside the car, and so I think that's equally as important as the exterior. So for me, I love the red. You guys probably remember that from my Lexus too. I'm just a sucker for this color, especially in an interior. I love the softness of the leather. These seats are just so comfortable, And I love the curvature that they gave here in the center. Everything has its place. It's not attacking you. It's not too tight, too close. This center console is not too high. You know, I really do think that they did a good job with making sure that they maximize space, give you everything that you need, but not make you feel claustrophobic. I also, from a female's perspective, super important. I don't know about most of you females, but I wear heels all the time. Not just because I'm short, but I love them too. And one of the things that's most annoying is the pedals for the gas and brake. Sometimes the heel, especially a stiletto, can get stuck. I'm actually wearing heeled boots today, and not once has my heel gotten stuck on the pedals. And that's really important for me, especially when test driving a car. Even with my BMW, depending on the heel I wear, sometimes it does get stuck, and for like that split of a millisecond you get scared and you're like, oh shit, I'm not gonna be able to get my shoe out. But you do, you persevere, whatever. But this car hasn't given me any troubles. Those pedals really are good. So that's 3. Fourth thing I would say about this car from a female perspective is just the overall drive. You know, I'm a mother, that's no surprise, and I want something fun, fashionable, sporty, but can still fit my kids. And I feel like I've got plenty of space here for my children, for myself. I'm comfortable, they're comfortable. I mean, right now we even have a TV in our trunk. Like, there's plenty of space for a family while still feeling young and energetic and fashion forward. And I would say the 5th thing about this car that I like is just the subtleness and sexiness of the sounds that it makes. Like when we sped up earlier, when I've been able without traffic to, you know, ramp up in speed or whatnot, the exhaust, the way that it sounds, it's this purr that's subtle. It's not super aggressive like, you know, Hondas, especially when they're overdone. That can be pretty annoying. This one is sexy, it's classy, it's high-end. It really gives you that feeling of you're driving something that's luxurious, that is pretty fashion forward, is suitable for a family, suitable for an individual, and also functional. And I just love it. This is the first time I gotta say I love an Audi. First time ever.
There you go, guys. And on that note, we got a little bit of space to get this thing rocking. Yeehaw! There we go. Even the kids love it. So I hope you guys liked the video. Comment below, let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I want to do something a little bit of different from what's traditionally out there, and decide to get, you know, a female's perspective. You know, it's always important, I think, you know, when a guy's buying his car, yeah, he buys it for him, but at the end of the day, you also go home and say, hey, what do you think, honey? So that's a video for those guys. And hopefully you like what you saw. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Thank you guys for watching. We're growing the channel. We're almost there to 500 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, help the channel grow. I'm going to continue to bring you some out of this world videos. I'm gonna try my best, give you guys the best content there is out there. So stick tight, hang with me. Street Drip, we'll see you on the next video.